Hello, Pile 1. Welcome to your reading. It's so nice to have you here. Let's get quickly started with your reading. Alright, so this is going to be a message from your future self. I'm currently sick, so yeah, and I'm recording in a different room of my house, so if you hear any background noise, it's the TV in the background, okay? With that being said, let's get started. Alright, so um we have the wheel card and this adaptability card. So I feel like your future self would want to tell you to stop playing it small. You've learned a lot and you've grown as a person throughout the years. I feel like you were a bit of a loner growing up, or even if you did have friends, you've always felt outcasted or alone. Like these people weren't your friends. Either they were toxic to you, or either they just never invited you to certain places, and you're kind of like, oh, okay, like I guess we're friends, but why don't I ever get invited, you know? You just learn to love your own company. You had to, is what I'm trying to say. And now it's time for you to shine. It's time for you to actually meet people who actually enjoy spending time with you. Because I feel like these people, I don't know, like they made you feel like if they were doing charity work, and you're kind of like, I don't want your kindness if you're not actually going to genuinely, you know, treasure me and I mean cherish me. Um, treasure or cherish, okay? That's how it came out, but I don't want to just be someone you hang out with because you're lonely, or someone you hang out with because you think I'm lonely and sad and I need someone. I don't need fucking charity work. Like, I really want genuine friendships, and if you're gonna give me half-assed love, then I don't want it. So I feel like throughout the years you've distanced yourself from people and stuff like that, and your future self wants you to know that you will meet your right people, and you will no longer be downplaying yourself. You will no longer be sitting at a coffee shop by yourself and zipping lightly and being like, oh my god, am I being too loud? Or oh my god, you know, am I doing something wrong? Am I annoying people? You are no longer going to feel irritated in your own skin, because I feel like you are very soft and very loving. You have this beautiful soul that you're always constantly considering if you're hurting others, if you're bothering others. But your future self wants you to know that it's okay to take up space. It's okay to make noise. It's okay to just worry about where you need to be going. It's okay to just focus on yourself and focus on your own energy. It's okay to block out all the energies you feel. Because I feel like you could be an empath. You could identify as an empath. Or you could just have really bad social anxiety or something because of the fact that you're constantly focusing on other people. Okay? They're saying it's okay to let your mind calm down, because we do have this teacup card, and that reminded me of someone like just taking little zips in a coffee shop and taking it slow. But this teacup card, more futuristically speaking, it reminds me of someone who is calm and enjoying this cup of tea and very happy and surrounded, because I'm thinking of Alice in Wonderland as well with this little teacup card. And throughout her journey, she felt a little bit lonely, but then she met the right people that helped her, you know, in in her story, and she saw her power because of them. And I feel like you need to be around people who help you see your power, because sometimes as we're going out and or as we are going on with our daily lives, we forget that, and we forget to tap in with ourselves because we are so worried. But those people who, whenever we're around them, we feel more alive or happy or calm. Those are the people that remind us to always come back and check on our own selves. Like, almost in a way of saying, what does my soul need right now? What do I need right now? Those are the people we want to surround ourselves with more. So keep having those boundaries. Keep cutting off people if they make you feel lesser than, or like they only message you when they need something, because you're gonna pave a way, and your future self is gonna be so proud of who you will be. Okay, like I feel like you are currently in the process of cutting out people and stuff like that, and you're kind of like, I'm always lonely. It's not gonna last long. Okay, it's not. Get out there more and be loud, be heard, be seen. Allow yourself to be vulnerable with certain people, because the more we hide and be like, oh, my past relationships were bad and people tease me for liking this or that, the more you actually expose yourself and let yourself relax, you will see oh my god, that person actually said they liked, the anime, and that's my favorite anime. Or, oh my god, that person loves that book, and I was, bullied for liking that book, or I was stereotyped as this or that because of liking that book, but they like it and they're openly talking about it. Yay. The more you expose yourself, it allows for the real, genuine people who want to love you and who want to spend time with you to come in. So don't be afraid because of your past hurts or the past wounds that people gave you, okay? Start allowing yourself to shine. That's a big message from your future self. You're going to thank yourself a lot, is what I'm getting. Your future self wants you to know that there's going to be brighter days, and um, the big message they want to relay or convey to you, or I don't know why I'm talking very clearly. You could be someone who is very articulate, but I am getting they want you to know that it's better to have a few friends than to have many fake friends. So don't think you need lots of friends because you desperately don't want to feel lonely. Really, really keep having your boundaries and try to find that one genuine friend, even if it's one friend, because that's going to be more treasuring. It's going to be more precious for you down the road, okay? That's the big message your future self wants you to know and understand. And yeah, they want you to put yourself out there though, because right now you're like, I'm lonely, I'm always da da da. Put yourself out there. Don't let yourself be lonely. There's people who want to get to know you and love you for you, okay? So that was a message from your future self. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, comment, or subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And I hope you have a lovely day, night, or afternoon. Bye bye. Hello, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. It's so nice to have you here. I just want to quickly say I'm a bit sick. So sorry. But let's just get started with your reading. Alright, this reading is going to be. Oh, I almost forgot. I'm recording in a different room in my house, so you're gonna hear like maybe background noise. That's gonna be TV sound, so don't freak out. And then let's just get started. So you guys got the Nine of Wands. You guys got an orange card, the news card, and the time card. And basically, what I'm getting is you've definitely had, or you're currently probably going through a hard time because of people around you. Like, I feel like it's gonna be different for everyone. Our struggles are all different, right? But I feel like some of you guys could have lost parents when you were young, but in the foster care system, or you just had really abusive parents, family, friends, whatever it may be, whatever you struggle with, right? It could even been health related or something like that. Abusive partners, maybe even forced marriage. I'm just getting a whole lot of heavy energy where you just felt very trapped and alone and scared. Like the people around me should be helping me and wanting me to thrive. They should want me to thrive, right? They should. I'm hearing to desire me to thrive, or I don't know. Like I'm starting to hear Spanish in my head. So yeah. Um. Okay. So basically, it's like coming out crumbly, so I can't translate it right now. But something about like, oh, I don't know what came out, but let me skip because it's not coming out clear. Um, I'm just getting desire, something like, me deben desear bueno, or I don't know. Okay, like they should desire me good. Um, but I'm getting that your future self is saying things will get better once you start saying that same thing to yourself. I should want to desire better things for myself, because right now you're stuck in victim mode where, like, how do I say, when we are hurt from people, we get wounded, right? And we get scared, and then sometimes we are afraid to heal, or we are afraid to do certain things because it's all we've known. I've been there before, so that's how I know this thing where when you're in victim mode, you're kind of like, I'm so scared to like part from this is all I've known. I'm so scared to part from, this toxic person, this toxic habit, because it's all I've known, right? And I feel like your future self is saying, take your time to heal certain things, but don't stop living while you're doing it. Allow yourself to grow, but also nurture yourself. Like, so many people forget that to thrive, you need to take it slow. There needs to be some kind of balance, like a flower. A flower gets sunshine, but then also they face the night. They're not constantly always getting water and sunlight, and their soil isn't always taken care of, but they still thrive, right? So they're saying, don't let anything bring you down anymore. Get out of victim mode. Get out of it, because the more you keep telling yourself, oh, it's always gonna be like this, or oh, it's always gonna be like this, you are now hurting yourself. Keep having that bubbly positivity, or I feel like you once had it. I feel like you don't have it anymore because you've definitely went down a hole. And they're saying, please don't lose that hope you once had, because your future self is vibrant. It's also like they're saying, imagine yourself in how you want to see, like, imagine how you want to see yourself in the future, and stick to that, stick to that, stick to that. Keep following a path that gets you there. Um, this could also be talking about manifesting certain things, manifesting certain people away, manifesting better income, manifesting better health, certain things for yourself. You could use law of assumption. I believe in law of assumption. Good manifesting coaches are Sammy Ingram or Manifesting with Kimberly. You could watch their YouTube videos to learn. You do not have to pay for their services. I am not telling you to go and pay for their services. I'm telling you, learn. Allow yourself to learn, okay? That you are powerful and you can get yourself out of any bad situation, okay? I'm also getting that your future self wants you to tap more into your power, but also your intuition. Like, when you sense someone is bad for you, it doesn't matter if they're smiling to your face. Just don't hang out with them. Don't put yourself through that. If you have to, hang out with someone because you're working, keep it professional, but don't exchange phone numbers or don't follow them on Instagram. Just be like, no, I don't do that. Or no, I'm not okay with that. Or no, I don't feel good with that. Learn boundaries, okay? Learn certain things that are going to help you improve your life, because your future self is going to feel very grateful that you took your time to do so. I'll be back because I need a breather. I'm a little sick, like I said, so I need a moment, please. Okay, I'm back. Um, Talking about that, know when you need to distance yourself and when someone is making you feel suffocated, and be okay with being like, yeah, no, I need to cut you off, or no, I'm not gonna let you back in my life, or I'm not gonna give you the day of time, or any time in general. If you're gonna be acting this way, I get the right to distance myself. Because I truly feel like right now there's certain people who make you feel like you must hang out with him, you must do certain things because they're family, because they've been your friend since your childhood, or because they support you, or because they do certain things, and just kind of like, you can always, learn to rely on someone else, someone genuine and good, reach out for certain things. I feel like some of you guys are going to be struggling with things that are very hard. Like, maybe you're relying on someone and they're abusive, and you're like, well, you're saying that's so easy. Like, stop relying on them or distance yourself. Like, my parents are toxic. Like, how am I supposed to do that? I'm not talking about that. If you're in a situation like that, very hard, I would recommend, like I said, trying to manifest. If you don't believe in manifestation, that's okay, but that's a recommendation from your future self. Like, manifest, distance yourself, because I feel like you need someone to tell you that it's okay to distance yourself from toxic parents, toxic family, toxic friends, toxic lovers, toxic whatever. And if someone forced you to marry someone, it's okay to want to live your life and not want to even be married or not want to do certain things. It's okay. Like, you get to live your life however you want, basically. And your future self wants you to know that, because your future self is already living the life of your dreams. You're over here dreaming and be like, it's not possible, it can't happen. They want to give you hope, basically, because your future self is kind of like saying, in the future, I'm getting like more of your near future self. They're kind of like saying, you're going to probably feel alone, but you're going to feel so free. You're going to be like, damn, I feel so light. All these people around me were so toxic, and now I feel so light. And you're going to, it's almost going to be like a rebirth where you're going to feel born, because your future self's energy feels very new. Like, I'm breathing and I'm living. And remember when I said I need a breather and I took some time? I'm feeling that way again, where you're gonna feel so free in the future that when anybody tries to ever make you feel suffocated again, you're gonna have this fighter, this warrior energy that is just gonna be like, nope, I'm not dealing with you. Nope, bye. Like, you're gonna be so quick to cut off people, not even second guess it like you're doing currently. That's what I'm getting. So try manifestation. Maybe try, connecting more with your religion, or connecting more with people, connecting more with your community. I can barely talk. Sorry. But do certain things that you feel are going to help you get to where you want to be, because it's possible, okay? It's definitely possible. And I believe in you. I love you. And I know that's strange from someone on the internet, but I want you to have hope, because I can sense your future self is very happy and calm, and it just feels free. Like, every day's gonna feel like a rebirth moment. Like, I can breathe, I can breathe, I can breathe. Um, so please choose yourself, okay? Choose yourself. But that was the message from your future self. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, comment, or subscribe. I really appreciate it, and I hope you have a lovely day, night, or afternoon. Bye bye. Hello, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading. It's so nice to have you here. I'm a bit sick, so I'm just letting you know. And I'm recording in a different room today, so you're gonna hear TV in the background, so don't freak out. um, Alright, so you guys got the Three of Cups. You guys got a yellow card, a spider card, and then fortitude. The fortitude card from a deck, from an oracle deck. Basically, what I'm getting is your future self wants you to understand the value of having fun and letting loose and not giving a fuck, okay? I feel like your ancestors are definitely heavily guiding you, and you're gonna feel more connected with your ancestors in the future, and you're just not gonna give a fuck. You're not gonna care about having your bills paid or certain things, because you're just gonna feel like the universe is taking care of you. Right now, you're probably stressed, or maybe not stressed, but more so you're kind of like, oh, I need to do so many things in order to make money, or I need to do da, 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 and you're chaotic. But once you start letting your creative energy out, you're gonna be like, oh my god, this is actually so much easier. I'm actually loving what I do. I'm actually loving what I'm putting out into the universe, and the universe is taking care of me. Because the spider card scares me, because I don't like spiders. But usually that symbolizes creative energy. And then this card is talking about creative flow. It says, why are things such a struggle? And then it says, well, not creative flow, but the yellow makes me think of creative flow. And then it says, true statement, I am in the flow. Take a breath, dear one, and allow yourself to feel the flow of life through you. Release your need to do and just be. Like, some of you guys are thinking of so many things and not allowing yourself to breathe. You're doing so many things and not allowing yourself to breathe, okay? As I said that, I felt like a little pinch at like my ankle, kind of. So I am feeling like some of you guys just need to relax, because you're gonna end up hurting yourself, or like, some of you guys just need a rest. Um, I'm a very like, I'm kind of like semi lazy, but then semi motivated. And right now I'm sick, and I was like, I need to get myself out of this stagnant energy and record date. So that's what I needed to do to show up for myself. But I feel like you guys are the opposite. You guys are constantly being consistent with things and da da da, you know? And I feel like you have more stability, is what I'm getting with your energy currently. And your future self is saying, that is good. You've built foundations, but it's not real stability. Okay? It's not real stability because you're not allowing yourself to relax. There's times where, like, for example, I got a flu right now, and I knew I couldn't record certain videos because I was all like, I got a cold or a flu, I don't know. But basically, I was all like, I can't record videos because, you know, I can't talk. Like, I literally couldn't talk. My throat was so bad. And then, now I can talk. And I was like, now it's manageable. I can, handle this. There's certain things that we can't put on pause, like if you're an adult, you work and certain things like that. So I'm not saying to pause everything, but take things more slow. Allow yourself to be like, okay, this is my three top priorities. These are not so prioritized, but out of your top priorities, your future self wants you to start prioritizing time for you to relax and wind down. Because creative flow comes out when we are relaxed. Personally, I like to draw, and that's when I feel like nothing in the universe is, affecting me or nothing is real. I lose track of time and then just relax, and I feel like my inner child is very happy and calm. So you need to do certain things that make you feel that way, that just block out the world, and you're kind of like, oh, once you stop doing it, you're like, oh yeah, adult things. But get yourself in that flow more often because for you, it may not be drawing. It could literally just be getting on your phone and watching videos and just being like, I get to be lazy and I get to do what I want when I want. It could be you going to the restroom and then reading a book and be like, this heals my inner childhood because my parents told me I couldn't read on the toilet. Or listening to music as loud as you want while you're in the shower. Get yourself in a flow of creativity because that sets the tone for your day sometimes. That sets the end of the end of the day as well, like a certain tone for you that the next day will be a good day. If you had a bad day, sometimes days will be chaotic and you will not always, have everything planned out or have everything go your way. But you can always rely on certain things like, what do I need to give myself? And that's because when you connect with yourself, you're more likely to be like, okay, I'm gonna just go with the flow. Since everything is just going and flowing everywhere, well, I'm gonna go and connect with my flow and see what I need so I can feel better. Because it's like talking about connecting, okay, connecting. Because fortitude means to have like courage when facing adversity or like difficulties, basically. And sometimes courage is just being like, you know what? Most people won't say they need a break. Or you know what? Most people will just push through with certain things. But goddamn, my back is actually hurting. Goddamn, I really can't do this right now. I need a break. And then once you give yourself a break, you come back stronger and you're like, I need to get that done. And I actually feel energetic now. So there's certain things where you're going to have to be like, right now is a pause, but it doesn't mean I'm not going to do it or I'm not going to complete it. I know what path I want to go down and I'm going to get there. But right now I need a pause. So your future self is saying, be okay with pausing. Be okay with resting. It's like that one famous quote. I don't know if you know this quote, but it's like, I forgot it. It's something about like, learn to rest and not to give up. I think that's how it goes. So basically they're saying, don't give up because you do have this natural ambitious nature to you. They're just saying, learn to rest before you burn out and then you call yourself a failure because at some point you're going to be so burnt out that you're going to take a year just trying to relax and you're not going to want to do anything. And then you're going to think you're a failure, but in reality, your body's just kind of like, I'm burnt out. So really, really balance, okay? That's the big main message from your future self. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, comment, or subscribe. I really appreciate it. And I hope you have a lovely day, night, or afternoon. Bye-bye! Hello, Pile 4. Welcome to your reading. It's so nice to have you here. let's get quickly started with your reading. All right, so I'm not gonna lie. I'm. Oh, I need to tell you guys this before. Um, I'm sick, so sorry if that interferes with the reading a bit. But also, I'm recording in a different room. There's gonna be TV TV noise in the background. So I'm just letting you know. And then you guys got the Eight of Wands, a green card, a snail card, and then the card Heat. These are some oracle cards. So I'm not gonna lie, your energy was a bit confusing to me. I was like, what is going on here? Like, what is their future self trying to say? And it finally became clear. You guys have an overthinking mind. It's a very over racing mind. I'm getting a image of a racing car, like a red car just going in circles, or like a red car, or like orange now. I don't know why it's orange now. It's there and it's just like not making a move. Like, I feel like you maybe imagine certain things, and then when they don't happen the way you want them to, you're kind of like, ugh, I don't want to do this. I'm not going to do this. I imagine it different. I imagine this a different way. I imagine da da da. I feel like maybe when you manifest, you um dream up certain things about certain things going down certain ways, and then when they don't happen exactly, you're like, ugh. But then you don't know that an opportunity was presented to you. I'm not saying to give up on certain moments that you want to manifest in a specific way, or like very detailed, like certain moments you want to manifest detailed. Like, for example, if you're trying to manifest your SP, your specific person, your crush to marry you and ask, or like your partner to, propose to you in a specific way, and for everything to go ahead, go wild until you get what you want. But what I mean is, there's certain opportunities that present themselves to you, and then you get so caught up on the they didn't go exactly as I wanted, that you don't actually allow yourself to enjoy what you just manifested. You don't actually allow yourself to see how powerful you are. You keep telling yourself, I'm a failure, I'm this or that. You manifest certain things, and most people are like, yeah, that never happened. I'm never even thinking about doing that. And you do put yourself in certain situations of power or of success, of certain things like getting good grades, or and you're like, that was simple, or I'm not that powerful, or stop, stop. Like, I choked up right now even saying that. Like, stop. Like, your future self is saying, you're gonna look back and be like, oh my god, I'm fed up with that past version of me. Like, just thinking about it makes me go ew, because literally your future self is laughing at you. Like, you did not see what you were capable of. And right now I want to remind you that you're capable of so much. You're capable of doing so many amazing things, and you just need to stop thinking negatively. Let's say you put yourself in a situation to maybe you don't really get invited. This is an example. Let's say you don't really get invited to parties, right? And then you're kind of like, that person's gonna ask me out, and I'm gonna go to a party. And you're saying, they invited me to a party, they invited me to a party, they invited me to a party. Let's say their friend asked you out to a party, and it wasn't that specific person. You know that friend of theirs is going to be at the party, right? And then you get so caught up and mad and angry, like, when did that person ask me though? And why did their friend ask me? They're still going to be at the party. Go to the fucking party. Enjoy the party. You manifested. That's a form of manifestation, okay? Stop focusing so much on certain things like that. There's certain things that, yes, we want to be very detailed, and we want to be very specific so that we get very specific results. That is okay. But when in situations like that, like, I don't want you to minimize them, because they're also going to be part of a big memory, maybe. Like, let's say you actually go to the party and you have fun, and you're like, oh my god, I'm so glad I went. I'm so glad I manifested this. They're going to be very beautiful memories, you know? But what I'm saying is, if you already put yourself in the position, why would you call yourself a failure? Why would you talk negatively about yourself? Acknowledge your power, that you had the power to influence them, because you don't even know if, like, let's say, like I said, you were manifesting a specific person to invite you, but then instead their friend invites you. You don't know, like, perhaps they actually told a friend, I'm too nervous to ask them to go to the party. Can you do it for me? And then they tell you, and then you get to the party and they're like, I'm so happy you came. I asked my friend to, ask you to go to the party. It could be the intention behind it, the intention that you set out to the world that gets you what you want, but you're so busy focused on something. So they're saying, stop focusing so much on details. There's certain times, yes, you need to focus on certain things, but other times where you need to open up and be like, goddamn, I did this, okay? Because that's the only thing that's stopping you or slowing you down for certain manifestations. You keep asking yourself how, when, why, this thing needs to happen, that thing needs to happen, I need to have these materials, I need to do this or that. Really put yourself in the position or try to imagine someone with power would not be like, oh my god, I need to have this, oh my god, I need to do that. No, they just demand, and then it happens, and then they go, oh, that person actually did it for me, so now I don't need to worry. Like, I'm so happy. Like, I kept trying to focus on that person, but someone else gave it to me because I'm in power. And of course, my reality is going to give me what I want when I want it. They would just be so happy. They wouldn't be like, oh, but it wasn't that person I wanted to do it. Obviously, if you're manifesting a crush, if someone else asks you out and it's not your crush, that could be birds before landing. Maybe you want to watch manifestation coaches like Sammy Ingram or Manifesting with Kimberly, because they teach you about manifestation and they go in deeper. I don't know if Manifesting with Kimberly has talked about birds before landing, but Sammy Ingram has, so you may want to watch her videos on that. And birds before landing is just basically when something similar happens, and then it's telling you that your manifestation is going to actually really happen. They're saying you have so many possibilities and opportunities, and your universe is just, like, your reality is just showing you all the opportunities you could have. But if you keep focusing on the one you want, it's going to manifest. So let's say you're manifesting an SP and someone asks you out, and you're like, oh, my manifestation failed because everyone else keeps asking me out to my crush. Keep affirming, keep manifesting however you manifest, and you'll get what you want, okay? But basically your future self is saying, stop being so hard on yourself. Relax. Chill. You're powerful. Okay? That's basically what they're trying to say. I felt like I just rambled and repeated myself a lot, so hopefully this made sense. Hopefully you guys understood me, because I feel like a frog right now talking. So yeah. I hope this made sense, and I hope you enjoyed this reading. But yeah, just stop downplaying yourself, stop overthinking, and for certain things, don't be so mad or caught up and call yourself a failure. Keep going, keep pushing. So yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, comment, or subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And I hope you have a lovely day, night, or afternoon. Bye bye.